All right, guys. Yo, what is up, Star Gang? We're back. So let's talk about the Royal Rumble, which had one stellar performance from Pat McAfee returning and commentary to the Women's Royal Rumble, to the Roman Reigns match, to the Logan Paul match, to the Men's Royal Rumble. Let's talk about all that. But first, let's get out of the way. Pat McAfee returning, one big W on Pat for returning to the company, to the WWE, and giving us that badass commentating skills, him alongside Michael Cole and Corey Graves. Pat McAfee, I will always say he's one of the GOATs in commentary. Then we get the Women's Royal Rumble. We get the kickoff. We got Naomi at number 2 and Natalia at number 1. And the surprises of the night were one of the biggest surprises. We got Jade Cargill finally debuting. I've always said it, Jade Cargill's one badass woman, and she is what she claims. I'm not gonna say the word because then I'll get a copy strike or something for saying something bad like that. But she claims to be who she is. Then we get the juggernaut Jordan Grace, who comes to us from TNA to make a stellar appearance at the Royal Rumble. She killed it. One hell of a performance. This is what I always say. TNA is a slept-on company. It has some bangers. It has some people that just go off. And I would love to see more of Jordan Grace if Triple H would bring her more often to WWE, or at least do something on Survivor Series with TNA. That'd be amazing to see. But again, Jordan Grace, she killed it. And then we got Liv Morgan back. Stellar again. I love Liv Morgan. Great. Bailey winning. She threw out Liv Morgan and she threw out Jade Cargill. One hell of a W for Bailey. This cements her legacy as one of the best women performers, and also cements her legacy as one of the members of the Four Horsewomen. Did I expect Sasha Banks? Yes. Was I let down? A little, but it made up for one hell of a performance that we've seen again. The women kill it every single night. The women kill it, and they kill it, and they keep killing it. And again, I want to see what they do with TNA. I hope they bring them again to the WWE. I hope to see that. Now on to the Roman Reigns wearing my Bloodline shirt. Look at Paul Heyman in the back right there. It's Paul. But again, to Roman Reigns, he retained the championship in one hell of a match. It would give you the impression that I'm pissed off, but no. LA Knight did his shit, even though I was rooting for LA Knight. LA Knight did his shit. So did AJ. So did Randy. One hell of a fight. Although Roman did win, Solo did come in to interfere. But again, Solo, what do we expect? Solo was going to get taken out. He got taken out with a barricade, by the way. Nobody took him out. Just the barricade took out Solo. But then again, we got them again in the ring. Roman hitting that spear on AJ, pinning him 1, 2, 3. It's sad that AJ didn't get a win or Randy got that 15 title. But other than that, we got one hell of a performance. And then again, we get another performance by Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens. I want to say Logan Paul now saying he might take this more serious and become a full-time wrestler. I am here for it. Logan Paul is one hell of an athlete. He is great. I've been a Logan Paul fan since the vlogging days, since he transitioned into boxing, since he transitioned into podcast. So to see him in the ring and doing his shit, doing his craft, I am so fucking excited to see what he does moving forward, and I hope to see more of Logan Paul as we go on. The ending, obviously, Kevin Owens got disqualified because they've seen the brass knuckles, but this gives me to see if there's going to be a rematch. Maybe down the line, we'll see if the rematch happens. Maybe down the line, maybe at Elimination Chamber. You never know. Like I've always said, for these matches, prove me wrong, and they proved me wrong with that one. The Royal Rumble for the men. Again, this one, I expected MJF, Kazuchika Okada. I expected Hulk Hogan, who was teasing the fuck out of him possibly returning for one more match. I expected Hulk Hogan. I expected Okada. I expected MJF. Did we get that? We got Sami Zayn. We got Ricochet coming back. We did get a surprise in Andrade El Idolo. I've said it again. Andrade's one hell of a Mexican wrestler. He is one of the best luchadors and performers, and also he can captivate the audience through the microphone skills. So I do want to see if he's going to end up in the Blue Brand or he's going to end up in the SmackDown brand. I do want him on the red brand. The only reason for that is because I want to see him go against people like Seth Rollins, go against people like main event Jey Uso, people like Drew McIntyre, people like that. I want to see him go up against them, and I would love to see him in the Raw brand. But if he goes on SmackDown, it's fine. Just don't put him on the LWO, please. No LWO Andrade, because that's just lazy writing right there. It is. The winner, which I'm not mad, the winner was Cody Rhodes. He stood on top of the rope and he pointed at Roman Reigns. So we're gonna get Roman versus Cody at the Royal Rumble. I mean at the WrestleMania. Sorry, again, we get him at WrestleMania. I'm not mad that CM Punk didn't win, even though I did want Punk to win. That was like one of the things I wanted. Again, I wanted Okada, I wanted MJF, I wanted these guys to show up, but they didn't. But I'm not mad. Overall, I want to say this pay-per-view is a 10 out of 10. Again, Triple H knows how to throw a damn pay-per-view, and I think he's slowly bringing fans back to the WWE, which fans were kind of dead. And with this whole Netflix deal that they got going on, I want to see what they do with Raw moving forward on Netflix. But yeah, the overall Royal Rumble expectations lived up to the hype. Royal Rumble was one hell of a show. Again, a 10 out of 10. And I don't know where we go from here. I think we're going to see what they do with Elimination Chamber. Then we have, I think it's going to be, I don't know what's called, WrestleMania right after. I believe, I'm not too sure. They have another pay-per-view, and then it's WrestleMania. But I'm excited for NXT Vengeance Day. Again, Braun Breaker was also somebody who got in there. Roxanne Perez from NXT Women's. But Braun Breaker came in. He speared the crap out of everybody. Mello did his shit too. Carmelo Hayes did his shit. But Braun Breaker came in, speared the crap out of everybody. Was in there, showing what he's got. I want to see him against Gunther because I was really teased. So I want to see him versus Gunther. And I want to see what they do with him if they're going to move into the main roster. But we got to get Braun Breaker out here because Braun Breaker be spearing people. He been killing it. Do me a favor and bring Braun Breaker to the main roster. That's who we need in the main roster. We also need Mello in the main roster and Trick, but Braun Breaker is somebody I want on the main roster, especially because of explosiveness, his quickness to the ropes, back and forth. I want to see that more often. And yeah, this Royal Rumble was a solid 10 out of 10 in my book. Solid 10 out of 10. I'm ready for the Elimination Chamber, which will be at 2 in the morning. So I don't think I'll be uploading a video by then, but you never know. Subscribe, like the video. Show your appreciation. Comment what was your favorite part of the Royal Rumble down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.